Here we are, the start of the Cleveland Way. I'm in Helmsley. It's Friday morning, quite early. Market day, as you can see, they're just getting set up. The weather at the minute's alright. It's due to rain a little bit later on. But here we go, Helmsley, the start of the Cleveland Way. The official start of the Cleveland Way. It used to start in Helmsley town centre where the market square was earlier on, but literally they moved it a few hundred metres down the road, so the market's that way back to the town. And this is the official start. There's a car park there and some toilets if you need it. And here we go, just the meagre 109 miles to go. 120 if you include all the stops. Let's get it on. Fancy going through there. There's no way. I'll go this way. You can see Helmsley in the distance there. We've just climbed out of the valley. Stunning countryside. We're heading this way to Rievaulx Abbey. Every time I see this little house, I'm always really jealous. I just think it's beautiful. I think I would give anything to live somewhere like that, especially when you consider the views over there. Absolutely incredible. Not quite sure of its origins or its history, presumably an old gamekeeper's cottage or something like that, or some Edwardian folly of some description, but wow, amazing, absolutely amazing. So we've just come out of the woods and we are heading this way. Catch you in a bit. So we've come 2¼ miles. We're not far from Rievaulx Abbey. The rain is hold off a little bit as well, so with a bit of luck I'll be able to get the drone up and get some great footage. Let's have a little look about. Alright lads. Just up from the Rievaulx Abbey, there are some fishing ponds, and there's a few of these. If you look closely, you can probably see some brown trout in there. When I was reading about these, there's been fishing ponds here serving the Abbey for nearly 1,000 years on the same spot. Found that incredible. The Abbey is just on the other side of those trees. If you're ever doing the Cleveland Way and you've just gone over them stepping stones, a few people tend to get lost here, and I can understand why. It's quite easy. You've got to your right, you've got a little bridge in the road, the bridle way leads down there. Again, the road goes up to the left, but you want to avoid that. What you want to do is you almost want to go straight on, and then that road there will start taking you up the hill and to the left. So I've just come from down there, past that lovely holiday cottage type thing, looks lovely. And I spotted this, and I've seen it on a few videos. I'm not quite sure what it is. I don't know if it's like a bothy or just a glorified shed. So I thought we'd go and have a look. Let's go. Yeah, so it looks like it's some sort of, just sort of shelter, you know, for walkers getting out of the way. There's some wood in there, some seats. Looks lovely. Yeah, so it just looks like a little shelter. Just be careful if you do visit it, that you don't head on straight up that road. You're heading up there. The sign's a little bit hidden by the foliage. Let's go. So I've just come from down there. It's a bit of a long road, this one. It's a bit of a grind. And we're going up there. Slight incline, a couple of percent, but it does take it out with you, and the surface isn't brilliant either. So yeah, bit of a drag this one. Get my head down to get up there. So we've got Cold Kirby over there in the distance, just on the other side of that hill. Lovely walk through these fields. The sun's starting to come out, and we're heading towards Sutton Bank. But yeah, stunning now. Absolutely lovely. So we've come off the road and we're heading towards Sutton Bank. Now I've been here loads of times, so I'm not going to bother walking down to the White Horse. I'm just going to keep on the trail. Maybe go to the visitor centre, have a bite to eat. But there's some stunning views. I did think about getting the drone up, but I've checked and I can't, and I think it's because there's the glider club, which is just on the other side. But yeah, look at them fantastic views. If I was to go down to the White Horse, I'd head that way and then the other side of there. But instead, I'm gonna head that way. There's the signs. There's a lovely seat down here, so I might just have a little sit down for 5 minutes and take in the views, because look at them. And the sun's come out as well. Fantastic. See you in a bit. There's the visitors centre. Thought I'd stop and get a coffee and a bite to eat. Wallop. I'll not be able to walk after that. Alright, so I've just had my food at the Sutton Bank Visitors Centre. I say had, what I mean is demolished. I didn't eat it all, I've still got a little bit left. So I just thought I'd try and walk it off, got straight back on my feet. And I'm now at what James Herriot described as the most, I think it was the finest view in England from this viewing platform. So what I'll do is I'll quickly just flick it back round and I'll give you a look. And there we go, not too bad. You can just see over there Woolston Scar with the White Horse on the other side. I'm not sure the name of that one there. I think it's Hood Hill or something that one's called. And if we scan right the way around, I know we've got Wensleydale right over in the distance, but just down there, can you see that lake? That's Gormire Lake, and I've wild camped around there. There we go, not bad at all. Not sure if it is the finest view, but it's certainly decent. Not sure if you can make it out on the camera, but it is raining a little bit, drizzling, cuckoos on and off. But to be fair, it's quite nice. There's nothing like a bit of rain to make you walk faster. Not a lot happening at the minute, just strolling along, not a lot to see. Still nice, but I'll bring you back when there's something interesting. So to my right, and peppered all the way along this ridgeway, many tumuli, which are like Iron Age burials, Bronze Age, possibly earlier. No one knows the names of which people are sort of lost forever now, but you know, what a fantastic place to spend eternity looking at that view. Hello, sure mate, did a little video for you. I'll tell you why. I'm just walking the Cleveland Way today, and I've got my little Spotify playlist, and Cat Stevens' Father and Son came on, and it just reminded me of you, so I thought I'd record you this little video to show you where I'm at and just let you know I've had a little thought about you, mate. Hope you're well. Alright lads, so last time I was up here, this farmhouse, this old farm barn up here was abandoned. So it's currently 743 on my list of 10,000 houses that I would like to buy, do up, move to. I probably need a moat, something like that. Anyhow, looks pretty decent. When we get a bit closer, I'll bring you back, let you have a look. I think it might rain as well. It's already raining a little bit, but I think it's going to be biblical soon. If I get a chance, I'll bring you back. There you go, there's still no one living there. You see that roof there? That's how my left leg feels right about now. Anyhow, we must march on. Let's have a little nosy through this window if we can get in. Last time I was up here, me and my mate, I mean, we would never break and enter into somewhere, but we had a little nosy through here. Because you can actually climb in if you wanted to, that is. It's pretty, I mean there's nothing in there, it's been cleared, but it's pretty cool. Lovely. Imagine that with a nice gable end window there, it'd be fantastic. Anyway, I think I'm going to move it to 99 on my list actually. I think it's just a barn, but I think someone has lived there at some point. Now, let's go. Right, just a quick update. We've just come down from there, where the abandoned old barn farmhouse thing was, and I'm just about to head into Rievaulx Forest, which I've never walked through Rievaulx Forest before, but I've been on the mountain bike through here a few times. There's the path, Cleveland Way. So I better have my wits about me, watch out for mountain bikes. That's a fab little walk through there. I think if I could choose anywhere to walk at any point, it would probably be through woods. There's just something which I just absolutely love. Don't get us wrong, I love walking on the moors and stuff, which we'll be hitting soon. But yeah, love that. I think there might be another wooded bit actually before we get onto the moors, so fingers crossed. Okay, we've gone past High Paradise Farm, about half an hour or so ago. Then you come back through Rievaulx Forest for a second time, and you get eaten by midges, so I'd definitely put some midgie spear on, especially this time of year, July. And then the forest makes way for the moors. And once we're up there on the old Drovers Road, well, next town I think it'll be Osmotherley. If there's anything interesting when I'm up here, I'll do a little video check back in. But yeah, it's a bit bright now as well. I think the rain's gone for the time being. Got a little bit of sunshine for the last hour or two. See, there's not really a lot around here now on the moors, it's just the moors. Although I did realise when I was looking at the map that just over there is the remains of a long barrow, so a little bit more high status than some of the other burial mounds that we see dotted all the way along around here. As far as I'm aware, there's been no excavations apart from a couple of test pits in the 1960s. So they've no idea who's buried there. If there's anything still there, the chances are it'll have been robbed millennia ago, but I thought it was quite interesting. So someone obviously of high status. Yeah, quite interesting. This road, there's loads and loads of tumuli and burial mounds, and there's loads. Really interesting. I do wonder what the landscape looked like 3,000 years ago, 4,000 years ago. Was it the same? Was it forested? I'm not sure. Anyway, the road is long. So this is the site of the Lime Kiln House Inn, managed by the Kendalls and Cowton families, 1879 to 1883. Story of my life, too late for a pint. But it's still pretty bleak. There's not an awful lot to see. The landscape's kind of littered. You can see where it's been mined. I love it all the same. It's great. So just a little update. I've just dropped down from Square Corner and I'm now heading towards Osmotherley, reaching the end, which I'm quite pleased about because I'm starting to feel it a little bit. Anyway, anything interesting, I'll bring you back. Right, it's about 4:30 and we're just heading into Osmotherley at the end of day 1. I think I'll stop and have a nice pint of Coke at the pub. Alright lads.